Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Haft here. I'm at Road America, Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, folks. And we're getting ready for the twins. These are 800cc and under twin cylinder engines. And they're ready to start. And we're here in what they call Canada Corner. It's kind of cool. This track is 4 miles long, and you can ride along here like with your bikes and stuff on the track. They rent go-karts and stuff like that. Me and my son had two Super 90s and used to come up here with them. And that's pretty cool. If you look over on the screen, if you can see that from here, there's the track place. And we're on the right there where those Canada Corner is, where you got the chicane kind of line through, and then they hit the straight. And then and they're off. They should be coming around here because they're moving, folks. They can go 190 miles per hour on that. Here they come. Surprised at how many bikes they have in this class. A lot. Like the baggers, I think they had like a dozen or something like that. And this one was like, I'm guessing almost like 30 bikes. Oh, here they come, folks. These are the corner guys. They got a generator. They got almost over, huh? Here they come, folks. The only bad thing is you gotta wait so long. The tracks are spread out. There's better places to watch than this. I just happened to park over there.
Buddy had a ton of talent as he's been coming up through the race on the smaller bikes and just waiting.
If you look over there closely, you can see that they have a screen with the race on.
He wasn't old enough to do all of the races here on the big track. Did a lot of the mini moto stuff over on the smaller track and just getting as much experience as possible. But you see the racecraft that is formed at the lower levels at this point of two-wheel road racing, and for all these riders, it's really cool to be able to see them come out and put on these shows.
And for Hank, he knows it's time to go. He looked back, he's seen those starting to pile up behind him, 4 or 5 riders, and he does not want that to
Some
happen.
medium burgers are $9, double burgers $12, cheeseburgers 10 and 13, brats are 9.
After qualifying, Hank Rosberg had over a second of a gap between himself and the rest of the field, and that's why they did not want to let him able to get out and control the pace. They just haven't been able to keep up in terms of outright speed, but Hank was able to do it consistently, and that's an even bigger problem.
And Hank, best second sector, you can just see the little gap he's able to pull, and Bodie's doing everything he can just to stay in the drive. Jody Berry's doing a great job. Matthew Chapin, we haven't mentioned him, he's right there in this battle also.
It's the 191 of Monty Salem now closing the gap between himself and Matthew Chapin. 191 of Monty Salem.
So you talk about the progression of the races and the Twins Cup and what Hank's been able to do. And you can see when he got out front, he's made it from a 6-rider pack to a 3-rider pack at the front.
Now Monty Salem able to get around the 95 of Matthew Chapin. We go back to the front 3, and it is Hank Vosberg over Bodie Page as Hank continues to go for his 3rd win in a row. It would be his 5th win of the 2026 championship season. This is bike number 62.
Andrew Way.
Andrew Way having to push it off the side. You can see that as his head goes down, it looks like the chain popped off on that bike, and just pure frustration for Andrew Way.
Seen him have that crash at Barber also, so tough couple races for him.
Back up front, see Hank Vosberg continuing to lead. That look over his shoulder, Roger, we talked about this with some of the riders who have come through Twins Cup and looking over their shoulder during a race. A lot of riders saying that the track